What if you could wake up every morning feeling like a superhero, ready to tackle whatever life throws at you, whether it's a flat tire, a grumpy boss, or even the dreaded Monday morning alarm? Imagine strutting through life with such unshakable self-confidence that setbacks feel like minor speed bumps, and opportunities feel like invitations to shine. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a level of confidence you can build, brick by brick, through intentional effort and a sprinkle of self-love. High self-confidence isn't about being fearless, it's about trusting yourself to take action, adapt, and thrive, even when life serves you a curveball. As Mark Twain once quipped, courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. So, let's dive into how you can become the master of your fears and the architect of your confidence. True confidence isn't about walking into a room and pretending you've got it all figured out, it's about knowing that even if you don't, you'll figure it out anyway. It's the understanding that your thoughts and actions are the steering wheel of your life, not some mysterious external force. By embracing the principles of cause and effect, yes, the same ones that explain why eating a whole pizza at midnight leads to regret, you can start shaping your outcomes. Purposeful goal setting and self-discipline are your secret weapons here. Think of it like leveling up in a video game. Every small win, every challenge overcome, boosts your confidence stats. And remember, as Henry Ford famously said, whether you think you can, or you think you can, you're right. So, why not think you can? Building confidence is like building a muscle, except you don't need a gym membership or awkwardly grunt in public. It's about aligning your actions with your values, learning from every experience, yes, even that cringe-worthy karaoke night, and facing challenges with the persistence of a toddler who will not take no for an answer. Confidence grows when you step out of your comfort zone, even if it's just to try a new coffee order. And let's be real, if you can survive spilling that coffee on your white shirt before a big meeting, you can survive anything. The key is to keep moving forward, one brave step at a time, even if those steps occasionally involve tripping over your own feet. In this journey, you'll learn how to take full control of your mindset and actions, unlocking the limitless potential that's been hiding inside you like a forgotten gift card in your wallet. You'll discover practical strategies to master your thoughts, silence that inner critic who sounds suspiciously like your middle school gym teacher, and eliminate self-imposed limitations. Confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent. It's about showing up, even when you feel like hiding under the covers with a tub of ice cream. As Eleanor Roosevelt wisely said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So, why not revoke that consent and start feeling like the rock star you truly are? By the end of this journey, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to transform every area of your life. You'll learn to embrace challenges with courage, laugh at your mistakes, because let's face it, they make great stories later, and cultivate a confidence that's as unshakable as your love for weekend naps. Remember, confidence isn't about never falling, it's about knowing you'll always get back up, even if you have to do it while muttering, "I meant to do that." So, are you ready to step into your power, own your awesomeness, and start living a life where self-doubt is just a distant memory? Let's get started. Your future confident self is already cheering you on. About the author. Brian Tracy is a renowned motivational speaker, personal development expert, and author with decades of experience helping individuals and organizations reach their highest potential. He has written several bestsellers, including Eat That Frog and No Excuses, which emphasize productivity and self-discipline. Known for blending practical strategies with powerful success principles, Tracy is a trusted authority in both personal and professional growth. Chapter 1: Unshakable Self-Confidence, How Your Thoughts Shape Your Reality and Build a Life of Integrity. What if I told you that your thoughts are like seeds, and your mind is the garden where they grow? Whether you plant roses or weeds, they'll bloom into your reality. This isn't just some woo-woo philosophy, it's the foundation of self-confidence. The idea that thought is creative means whatever you focus on, whether it's your dreams or your doubts, becomes the blueprint for your life. As Earl Nightingale once said, you become what you think about. So, if you're constantly worrying about failure, guess what? You're basically watering the weeds. But if you focus on your goals and aspirations, you're cultivating a garden of success. The law of concentration is simple: what you think about most defines you. So, why not think big? Here's the kicker: your mind is like a high-maintenance pet, it can only focus on one thing at a time. You can't simultaneously dream about climbing Mount Everest and worry about tripping over your shoelaces. To build unshakable self-confidence, you need to take charge of your thoughts. Focus on what you want to achieve, not what you fear. It's like training a puppy, Redirect its attention every time it tries to chew on your favorite shoes. Similarly, discipline your mind to think in alignment with your highest aspirations. As the saying goes, whether you think you can or you think you can, you're right. So, why not think you can? Your external life is like a mirror reflecting your internal world. This is the law of correspondence in action. Ever notice how the same problems keep showing up, like a bad sequel to a movie you didn't even like the first time? Those recurring challenges often stem from unresolved inner conflicts. By addressing these issues and aligning your actions with your values, you create harmony and confidence. Think of it as decluttering your mental closet. Once you toss out the old, ill-fitting beliefs, you make room for a wardrobe of self-assurance. As Carl Jung wisely said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Integrity is the secret sauce of self-confidence. It's about living according to your values, even when it's easier to take shortcuts. Start by clarifying what you stand for. What are your non-negotiables? Once you've defined your values, prioritize them in every decision, especially when life gets stressful. Acting in alignment with your values, even when it's hard, strengthens your character and boosts your confidence. It's like doing a mental push-up. Each time you resist temptation or avoid taking the easy way out, you grow stronger. As Aristotle put it, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Here's a fun twist. The law of reversibility says that actions can shape feelings, just as feelings shape actions. Ever heard of fake it till you make it? There's some truth to it. Acting confidently, even when you're sweating on the inside, trains your mind to adopt that confident mindset over time. It's like convincing your brain, hey, we're doing this now, so let's get on board. And here's the cherry on top. Every time you resist acting against your values or avoid shortcuts in tough situations, you're building mental resistance. This isn't just about willpower, it's about creating a lasting foundation of confidence rooted in integrity. As Maya Angelou beautifully said, nothing can dim the light that shines from within. So, let your inner light shine bright, and watch how it transforms every aspect of your life. True confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being aligned. By mastering your thoughts, prioritizing integrity, and acting decisively, you can cultivate a self-assurance that empowers you to handle anything life throws your way. So, are you ready to stop watering the weeds and start planting roses? Your garden of confidence is waiting to bloom. Chapter 2: The Secret to Self-Confidence, How Purposeful Action and Mental Laws Shape Your Success. Aristotle once said that happiness isn't something you chase directly, it's the byproduct of living a meaningful, purposeful life. This idea is perfectly captured by the law of indirect effort, which explains that self-confidence and other emotional rewards don't come from obsessing over them but from taking deliberate action toward meaningful goals. Think of it like this: you don't get stronger by staring at dumbbells, you get stronger by lifting them. Every small step you take toward your goals builds competence, belief, and the courage to tackle bigger challenges. As Tony Robbins puts it, progress equals happiness. So, stop waiting for confidence to magically appear, start taking action, and watch it grow. Your self-confidence and sense of purpose are shaped by mental laws that govern your experiences. The law of cause and effect means your thoughts create your reality. Positive thinking leads to positive outcomes, while negative thinking attracts challenges. Similarly, the law of attraction suggests that your dominant thoughts draw people, opportunities, and circumstances that match your mindset. Want to see real results? Set clear, specific goals. Vague ambitions like "I want to be successful" are like trying to hit a target in the dark, you'll likely miss. Instead, define what success looks like for you. As the saying goes, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So, get specific, and watch the universe conspire to help you. Here's a simple but powerful exercise: write your goals down as if they've already happened. For example, instead of saying, "I want to earn $100,000 a year," write, "I am earning $100,000 annually." This technique programs your subconscious mind to treat your goals as real, activating your mental resources to make them happen. It's like giving your brain a GPS destination. It'll find the fastest route to get there. And remember, focusing on one major goal at a time channels your energy more effectively than scattering your efforts across a dozen half-baked ideas. As Gary Keller writes in The One Thing, what's the one thing you can do such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? Find that one thing, and go all in. Fear and comfort zones are the two biggest roadblocks to confidence, but here's the good news: both can be overcome with action. Fear shrinks when you face it, and stepping out of your comfort zone is like upgrading your life's operating system. Start today by grabbing a notebook and writing down your top 10 goals in the present tense. Then, identify the one goal that would have the greatest impact on your life and commit to working on it daily. As you take consistent action, you'll notice your confidence and momentum building. As Eleanor Roosevelt wisely said, do one thing every day that scares you. So, what's your one thing? Start small, dream big, and watch your self-confidence soar. Chapter 3: Mastery and Confidence: How to Unlock Your Potential and Achieve Success at Any Age. At 78 years old, Grandma Moses decided to pick up a paintbrush for the first time. Despite being told as a young girl that art wasn't a practical pursuit, she followed her passion late in life and created iconic works that sold for thousands of dollars, earning her global acclaim. Her story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to start, and mastery isn't about where you begin, it's about the courage to begin it all. As C.S. Lewis once said, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Whether you're 18 or 80, the human capacity for growth and mastery is limitless. So, what's your paintbrush? Competence and mastery are the bedrock of self-confidence. It all starts with self-esteem, how much you value yourself, and self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to succeed at specific tasks. When you achieve success in one area, it creates a ripple effect, boosting your confidence and setting off a positive cycle of achievement. On the flip side, feeling incapable can lower self-esteem and shrink your belief in what's possible. Think of it like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. As Henry Ford famously said, whether you think you can or you think you can, you're right. So, why not choose to believe you can? To achieve personal mastery, start by identifying what you're naturally suited to do. What activities energize you? What tasks have always come easily to you? These clues can help you uncover your heart's desire, the work you're passionate about and excel in. Once you've found your direction, focus on improving incrementally. Small, consistent steps may not feel like much at first, but over time, they compound into remarkable progress. It's like planting a tree, you don't see the growth overnight, but with patience and care, it becomes a towering presence. As Confucius wisely noted, it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. To supercharge your journey, break your work into key result areas, the skills or tasks that determine success. Identify your weakest area and focus on strengthening it. Often, improving these bottlenecks leads to rapid growth and opens new doors. Commit to continuous learning by investing in books, courses, and audio programs. Spend at least an hour a day reading in your field and applying what you learn. Remember, your ability to grow and earn depends on upgrading your skills and focusing on areas that give you the highest return on energy. Mastery isn't about innate talent, it's about deliberate improvement. As Tony Robbins says, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. So, align your work with your strengths, commit to excellence, and watch as you build unshakable confidence and achieve success beyond your wildest dreams. Chapter 4: The Power of Belief: How Confidence Transforms Reality and Unlocks Success. A businessman on the verge of financial collapse was handed a $500,000 check by a stranger, signed by none other than John D. Rockefeller. The catch? He had to repay it in a year. Instead of cashing it, he locked it in his safe, using the belief that he had a financial safety net to negotiate confidently and revive his business. A year later, he discovered the check was worthless, but it didn't matter. The belief in his ability to succeed had already transformed his reality. This story is a powerful reminder: confidence begins with belief. As Henry Ford famously said, if you think you can, or you think you can, you're right. Belief is the spark that ignites action, and action is the fuel that creates results. Self-confidence isn't some magical trait you're born with, it's a state of mind shaped by your beliefs. This is the essence of the law of belief: what you believe to be true about yourself and the world around you becomes your reality. If you believe you can overcome challenges, you act boldly and turn aspirations into achievements. On the flip side, if you doubt yourself, you'll hesitate and miss opportunities. Think of your beliefs as the operating system of your life, upgrade them, and everything runs smoother. As Norman Vincent Peale put it, change your thoughts, and you change your world. So, what beliefs are you holding onto that might be holding you back? To cultivate unshakable confidence, you need to control the 3 forms of suggestion. First, manage external suggestions by avoiding negative influences, whether it's toxic people, doom scrolling on social media, or environments that drain your energy. Replace these with positive, uplifting inputs. Second, use self-suggestion by consciously replacing negative thoughts with affirmations like, "I can do this," or "I am capable and strong." Third, practice autosuggestion. Repeat these affirmations so often that they become automatic responses, rewiring your brain for confidence. It's like training a puppy: the more you reinforce good behavior, the more it sticks. As the saying goes, what you feed grows, and what you starve dies. Feed your mind with positivity, and watch your confidence flourish. Visualization is another game-changing tool for building confidence. By vividly picturing your success and attaching positive emotions to these mental images, you program your subconscious mind to align your actions with your goals. Techniques like mental rehearsal, imagining yourself acing a presentation or nailing a difficult conversation, prepare you to perform at your best in real-life situations. It's like a dress rehearsal for your brain. As Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions." So, close your eyes, visualize your success, and let that vision guide your actions. Finally, take full responsibility for your actions and responses. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and act decisively, even when it's uncomfortable. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who uplift and inspire you. Feed your mind with encouraging content, books, podcasts, or courses that expand your thinking and fuel your confidence. Remember, self-confidence isn't built overnight. It's the result of consistent, intentional practices. As Eleanor Roosevelt wisely said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face." So, step up, take charge, and watch as your confidence transforms every area of your life. Chapter 5: Unlock Your Potential: How Focusing on Strengths Leads to Success and Confidence. What if the secret to success wasn't about fixing your weaknesses but about amplifying what you already do best? A fascinating study of 1,500 ambitious individuals revealed that only 83 became millionaires over 20 years. What set them apart wasn't an obsession with money but a deep passion for their work. They loved what they did, honed their skills, and financial success followed naturally. As Steve Jobs once said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Success isn't about chasing wealth, it's about chasing what sets your soul on fire. So, what's your fire? Everyone has unique strengths and areas of excellence, qualities that, when nurtured, can lead to extraordinary achievements. The key is to identify these strengths and align your work with activities that energize and fulfill you. Ever feel that nagging sense of dissatisfaction in your current role? That's what psychologists call divine discontent, a signal that you're capable of more. It's your inner compass pushing you to grow, seek challenges, and maximize your potential. As Albert Einstein wisely noted, everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. Stop climbing trees if you're meant to swim. Living in alignment with your values, especially integrity, is the cornerstone of self-confidence. When you pair this with courage, the ability to act despite fear, you unlock the power to follow your passions, make bold decisions, and pursue roles that leverage your unique talents. And let's be honest, courage doesn't mean you're not scared, it means you're scared but do it anyway. As Maya Angelou famously said, courage is the most important of all the virtues because, without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. So, take that leap, even if your knees are shaking. Here's the kicker: acknowledging your weaknesses is just as important as celebrating your strengths. Weaknesses aren't failures, they're either areas for improvement, signals to focus elsewhere, or strengths that are being misapplied. The goal isn't to eliminate every weakness but to prioritize the strengths that give you the highest return on your energy. Start by listing your skills and clustering them into categories to see where your true talents lie. Seek feedback from trusted friends or colleagues, and reflect on past peak experiences to uncover hidden potential. As Marcus Buckingham, a strengths guru, puts it, the real tragedy in life is not that we don't have strengths, but that we fail to recognize the ones we have. So, recognize them, refine them, and let them guide you to your full potential. Self-awareness is the gateway to self-confidence. By prioritizing and enhancing your strengths, minimizing time spent on weaknesses, and committing to continuous growth, you position yourself for greater success and fulfillment. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being purposeful. Focus where your efforts have the most impact, and let your strengths lead the way. As the old saying goes, don't water the weeds. Cultivate your garden of talents, and watch how it blooms into a life of confidence, success, and joy. Chapter 6: Turning Adversity into Advantage: How persistence builds unshakable confidence. When Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, he famously failed thousands of times before finding the right filament. But here's the twist, he didn't see those failures as defeats. Instead, he called them steps closer to success. This mindset highlights a crucial principle: triumphing over adversity builds resilience and unshakable self-confidence. As Edison himself put it, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Adversity isn't the enemy, it's the training ground for greatness. So, the next time you face a setback, ask yourself, is this a failure, or is it just another step forward? Adversity is inevitable in life, but how you respond to it defines your success. True self-confidence doesn't come from avoiding challenges, it comes from persistence. Persistence is like the carbon in steel, it strengthens your character and solidifies your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles. Think of it this way, every time you push through a tough situation, you're not just solving a problem, you're building a stronger, more confident version of yourself. As Winston Churchill famously said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." So, keep going, even when the going gets tough. Challenges, whether personal or professional, are opportunities for growth in disguise. Successful people understand this and adopt what's called the reality habit. This means accepting problems as a normal part of life and tackling them with practical solutions rather than frustration. When you anticipate potential setbacks, you gain control over your responses and reduce their impact. It's like carrying an umbrella on a cloudy day, you might not need it, but if it rains, you're ready. As the saying goes, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. So, plan ahead, stay calm, and tackle challenges head-on. Reframing failure is another essential skill for building confidence. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a necessary part of the journey. Historical figures like Thomas Edison, J.K. Rowling, and Michael Jordan all faced repeated failures before achieving greatness. Each setback taught them something valuable, and the same can be true for you. By learning from every failure, you build the foundation for lasting confidence. As Oprah Winfrey wisely said, "Think like a queen." A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. So, embrace your failures, they're just stepping stones in disguise. Planning for adversity ensures you're prepared to act effectively under pressure. Make it a habit to identify potential challenges in your personal and professional life and craft backup plans. This practice not only boosts your confidence but also positions you to act decisively when problems arise. Think of it as a mental fire drill. You hope you'll never need it, but if you do, you'll know exactly what to do. And remember, persistence is your most powerful tool. By staying clear on your values and goals, taking consistent action, and refusing to give up, you build the resilience needed to navigate any setback. As Calvin Coolidge famously said, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence." So, stay persistent, stay prepared, and watch how adversity transforms into your greatest ally. Triumphing over adversity means staying prepared, seeing failure as progress, and acting with purpose. With these strategies, you can turn challenges into stepping stones to greater confidence and success. As the old saying goes, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. So, embrace the storms, learn from the waves, and let your resilience guide you to calmer waters and brighter horizons. Chapter 7: The Power of Action: How Consistent Effort Builds Unshakable Self-Confidence. When Amoco Petroleum consistently outperformed its competitors by discovering more oil, its president shared their secret: "We drill more holes." This simple yet powerful strategy captures the essence of self-confidence in action. The more you act, by trying, failing, and learning, the closer you get to success. True self-confidence isn't just about positive thinking, it's about positive knowing, a deep, unshakable belief in your abilities, earned through consistent effort and real-world experience. As Henry Ford famously said, "You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do. Confidence comes from doing, not dreaming." So, what's your next hole to drill? Self-confidence is the driving force that pushes you to take risks, pursue bold goals, and persist through challenges. But the first step is identifying what's holding you back. What's the single limiting factor, whether it's fear, self-doubt, or a lack of skills, that's blocking your progress? Once you pinpoint it, you can eliminate it and unlock your full potential. Remember, when you truly believe in yourself, external obstacles lose their power. As Eleanor Roosevelt wisely noted, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." So, stop giving your consent and start taking charge. The journey to self-confidence begins with accepting full responsibility for your life. No one else can make the changes you need, it's all on you. Start by setting clear, meaningful goals and working toward them with unwavering commitment. To sustain this momentum, focus on 4 key elements: a burning desire to improve, a firm decision to act, unshakable determination to persist, and the discipline to follow through every day, even when you don't feel like it. As Tony Robbins says, it's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. So, decide today to take action, and watch how your confidence grows with every step. Developing self-confidence also means cultivating the qualities that lead to success. Start by honing your common sense, reflect on your experiences and learn from them. Strive for expertise in your field by working tirelessly to improve your skills. Rely on yourself to solve problems and take ownership of the outcomes. Most importantly, prioritize actions that produce meaningful results. Why? Because nothing builds confidence like seeing tangible proof of your capabilities. As the saying goes, success breeds success. So, focus on what works, and let your results speak for themselves. Every effort you make strengthens your belief in yourself. Take time to reflect on your performance regularly, celebrate what you did well and identify areas for improvement. Commit to continuous learning and maintain a positive inner dialogue. Speak to yourself and others with confidence and optimism, and always act with your highest goals in mind. As you build momentum, your confidence will grow stronger with each step. Remember, self-confidence isn't about avoiding failure, it's about moving forward despite it. As Thomas Edison once said, many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So, keep going, keep growing, and let your actions shape a life defined by your limitless potential. In summary, imagine waking up every morning with an unshakable belief in your ability to conquer the day, no matter what challenges come your way. In The Power of Self-Confidence, Brian Tracy reveals how this level of self-assurance isn't a gift reserved for the lucky few, it's a skill anyone can develop. Through practical strategies, inspiring stories, and timeless principles, Tracy shows that self-confidence is built through action, persistence, and a commitment to growth. As he puts it, confidence is not "they will like me." Confidence is "I'll be fine if they don't." So, are you ready to stop doubting and start doing? The book dives into the idea that self-confidence isn't about blind optimism or wishful thinking, it's about positive knowing. This comes from taking consistent action, learning from failures, and celebrating small wins along the way. Tracy emphasizes that confidence is like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. He shares the story of Amoco Petroleum, which outperformed competitors by simply drilling more holes. The lesson? Success isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. As Tracy humorously notes, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So, start drilling your holes, and watch your confidence grow. One of the key takeaways is the importance of taking full responsibility for your life. Tracy argues that no one else can make the changes you need, it's all on you. This means setting clear goals, making firm decisions, and committing to daily action, even when motivation is MIA. He introduces the concept of the reality habit, which involves accepting challenges as a normal part of life and tackling them head-on. As he wisely states, you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you. In other words, life's going to throw punches, your job is to learn how to duck and counter. Tracy also highlights the power of aligning your work with your strengths and passions. He encourages readers to identify their unique talents and focus on activities that energize and fulfill them. By doing so, you not only achieve greater success but also build a sense of purpose and self-worth. He humorously reminds us, if you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough. So, stop fearing failure and start embracing it as a stepping stone to greatness. After all, even Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb, and look how that turned out. Another cornerstone of the book is the idea of continuous learning and self-improvement. Tracy stresses the importance of investing in yourself through books, courses, and mentorship. He suggests spending at least an hour a day reading in your field and applying what you learn. This not only boosts your expertise but also reinforces your belief in your abilities. As he puts it, your life only gets better when you get better. So, grab a book, take a course, or find a mentor, your future self will thank you. In the end, the power of self-confidence is a call to action. Tracy reminds us that self-confidence isn't about avoiding failure, it's about moving forward despite it. By taking consistent, purposeful action, you can transform obstacles into opportunities and create a life defined by your potential. As he beautifully concludes, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So, dream big, act boldly, and let your confidence light the way. After all, as Tracy humorously quips, you're only one decision away from a totally different life. What are you waiting for? Imagine standing at the edge of a diving board, staring into the deep end of life. You can either step back, paralyzed by fear, or take the leap and trust that you'll swim. The power of self-confidence is your guide to taking that leap, not just once, but every single day. As Tracy reminds us, confidence is the willingness to try. So, take a deep breath, trust in your abilities, and dive into the life you deserve. After all, the water's fine once you stop worrying about the splash.